Whoa, what's good, man? My name is FlemLo. Raps want to welcome y'all back to the Dre series. In this video, we got a couple of different things, man. First, we got some story, trying to give you some background and understand why Dre makes the decision that he makes. Then, we got the first practice with full pads. Then, we have the actual spring game from the team. I know some of y'all are impatient, but if you watch the entire video, I promise it'll be a much better experience than skipping through and spoiling it, bro. So sit back, relax, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Really quick, like goal for the day, 1,000 likes. Also, Dre Moss' book is available on Amazon. Thank you for the continued support on the book. And this is gonna be the last time our intro looks like this. We got to get some more highlights in here. But for old time's sake, let's run it one more time. Let's get it.
When I wake up in the morning, all I think about is dope. I done came a long way from where I started out before. Folks saying what's the problem?
I came from the struggle.
They don't understand the struggle.
So I appreciate the hustle.
Every day I wonder,
Oh yeah.
will I make it to another?
Time had come for Dre to choose his new college. He had had a good run at Arkansas, had worked his way up the ranks, and won a Heisman Trophy. During this time, Dre became seen as the most dominant college football player in the game today. But due to some locker room issues and some team philosophy issues, Dre was deciding to transfer. Now, as you would imagine, as soon as word got out that Dre was transferring, teams were contacting him left and right. This was a strenuous process, but the entire time, Dre only really had a few schools in mind. His number one choice, Texas Longhorns. Dre had not grown up a Longhorn fan. He was more of a TCU fan. When you go to Odessa High School, work for Clarence Davis, etc., there comes a point where you really have had enough of the Terrence Davis comparisons. So TCU was out. Due to the transfer rules, the ones that we made up for this series, Dre cannot transfer within the same conference, so he can't go to Texas A&M, seeing as how they're an SEC school. So Dre made the trip home to Odessa, was home for a few days hanging out with Shaniqua and Andre Jr., then he made the trip to visit the Texas Longhorns. The trip went great. They were all set up for Dre to come in, although he would have to split time with another prominent back that was already there. This bothered Dre a little bit, is this type of situation that can lead to the same problems that he had at Arkansas. But he was still leaning toward going there and gave a soft commit to Texas. There's only one other school that Dre agreed to visit, the University of Miami. Once Dre made the trip out, he realized it's only a 5-hour flight from the school in Miami to Odessa, Texas. This compared to the 3-hour trip from the Longhorns location, it's not super bad. Dre's high school quarterback was the backup here and had given Dre a little bit of insight like, hey man, we run the ball a ton, we need you a ton. The offensive line was solid. Dre's partner was pretty good but was still on the bench thanks to a beastly senior quarterback. Defense was good. The main thing they needed was that key running back to really make the offense go. It was a perfect fit from that standpoint. Once Dre met with the coaches, he received a lot of information, but this one key thing may have swayed him. As an upperclassman here in Miami, Dre would have his own apartment. The coach said with kind of a squinted look in his eye, how's the little man doing? Well, if you do decide to come, your housing will be completely taken care of, and your apartment's your apartment. Do with it what you will. Be at practice on time, meetings on time, class on time, do what you're supposed to do, and that's it. Understood? Oh, Dre understood. This meant that theoretically, Shaniqua and Andre Jr. could live up in Miami with Dre, or at the very least, visit frequently. Actually, that may be a better thing because Andre Jr. gets to play with his cousins and everything out in Odessa. Dre didn't want to take that away from him, but they'd still be able to come up and visit on a regular basis. What's going on, guys? This is your host, Bruce Pulowski, formerly of the Bruce and Bob Show. That's right, I've gone solo, people. And today we have breaking news. Andre Moss is taking his talents to South Beach. Bam! I let him play up. When Dre arrived to Miami, he was ready to go to work. He seemed to be gelling pretty well with the rest of his teammates, but at the beginning of a new season, the first day of full pads is a time to show and prove. Miami defense only had one speed, but as they were about to find out, so did Dre. Alright, man, here we go. Spring game. Dre in Miami. Let's go ahead and play her live. Let's go. Get ran over. Ooh! Oh, man, I tried to slow down enough for my man to catch that one, though. But big run right here by Dre, showing the footwork. And y'all, we can see, man, Dre's beefed up a little bit in the offseason. Oh, let's go. Let's see what we can do. 36. Get off me. Ooh. Oh, get him off you. Hold up. Oh, man. Alright, 1st and 10. Second and 4. He don't want it. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Way to get the first. Get off me. First and 10. Alright, man. 1st and 10. Oh, let's go. Bam! Dude, he sent this dude flying. Bah! Alright, man, hope y'all enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget, click the like button. Maybe we'll bring a couple more practices, more spring practice stuff while we finish up the ADTD series. That way you're not void of Dre. And I can't wait to get this thing started. But anyway, subscribe if you're new. My name is FlemLo Raps. 1.